let's get our lamb curry started. What we're going to do is we've got one onion here. We've just quartered the onion. Pop that in there. We have some chilli and some ginger, some garlic and some ginger, sorry. A handful of fresh coriander. And I have one little red chilli, and I've taken the seeds out because they are very hot, and I'll be adding a little bit more heat later on. So there's one chilli. Pop our lid on. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to pulse this for 3 seconds. So our end button down here, this is our pulse button. Just hold it in for 3 seconds, and we'll have a look inside at what we've got in here. And as you can see, we'll saute our lamb. So we have just a couple of glugs of olive oil in there. Just a little bit in there. And what I've got here is 600 grams of diced lamb. Pop that in there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to saute the herbs and the onion and the lamb for 2 minutes. So let's go to our power button here and our function button. So we're going to put this on saute. So turn that around until you get to saute, and what it automatically does, it defaults to the 5-minute time. So we only want it for 2 minutes. So we come back to our timer, and you can see it flashing there. So we're going to turn it down just to 2 minutes and press start, and we'll saute our lamb. Okay, our lamb has been cooking for 2 minutes on the saute function. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it off, and we had it in our blender bowl. So now we're going to pop it in our mixing bowl, and you can see that the blade is a little bit different in that bowl. So we'll take it off here. And the beauty of the 𝗧𝗪�PRO is when you buy the 𝗧𝗪�PRO, the mixing bowl comes with it. So you get the blending bowl and a mixing bowl, as well as your steamer included in the price. And this is our fresh herbs, our onion, chilli, coriander, and our meat that we've blended. So we've popped our lamb and herbs into the mixing bowl. And what we're going to do now is add all our spices. So what we have here is we have some garamasala, a little bit of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cinnamon. We have 2 teaspoons of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. I've popped in 1 teaspoon of hot paprika. That's more for colour and a little bit of flavour, but for the colour and also for colour and flavour, 1 teaspoon of turmeric. I have here just 1 can of tomatoes, just whole tomatoes. And over here I have 25 grams of just 3 medium-sized potatoes, just chopped into fairly small cubes. And there we have the stir function. This one here is our blend speed. We're going to set that at number 1. You can see our blend speed there at number 1. Our temperature, we're going to set that for the first 15 minutes at 95 degrees. So just turn that down until you get to 95 degrees. And then back to our timer. You can see our button flashing there at default at 30 minutes. Well, to start off with, we only want this
that's been
at
cooking for 15 minutes.
So we'll just take the lid off, and I'll show you what it looks like after 15 minutes. That smells so good. I wish you could smell that. So have a look in there, and that's what it looks like. This following up cooking. Our temperature there, you can see it's set on 100 degrees. That's what we cooked it at for 15 minutes. Well, for the next hour, we're only going to cook it at 95 degrees. So just turn that down until it gets to 95. And we're going to cook this for 1 hour. So we hit our timer button and we bring it over to the hour. You can see it there flashing on the hour. So we want that on 1 hour. We just turn our dial.
It's been cooking for 1 hour. So we're going to take it out and we're just going to have a look.
That smells so good. Put that down there, and I'll just give you a look at what it looks like when it first stops. So I'll just stir this little bit around. And throughout the cooking, you can pause it and scrape the sides down. That's not a problem. So, okay, let's dish up some curry. Just put a little bit of fresh coriander on top, and there you go, one lamb curry done in the 𝗧𝗵𝗲𝗿.